Good morning and welcome to a gorgeous sunny morning. I'm moored up here in the wonderful Northamptonshire countryside. Very windy though. You can see the beautiful rolling hills here, the view across the canal. And I thought today I would take you for a walk. As I say, it's quite breezy, but a little walk I thought would be the order of the day. I'm going to have a little chat as we walk around. So let's go and have a walk. I'm looking forward to this. Well, whether you love them or you hate them, I was complimenting how beautiful the countryside was around here, and I'm sorry, I don't think they're the answer. It seems that all the bureaucrats that live in cities want the wind farms. They are working today. It's a very, very windy day, but I just don't see them as the future. I'd like to be proved wrong, but I don't think they produce enough energy to be our future. I must admit, I didn't even know they were there until I saw this gap in the hedge and looked across. And there's a lot of them. It's not just the ones you can see in the shot of the camera here. There's dozens of them all the way across the landscape in the distance. The camera's wobbling a little bit. It's on the tripod. It's extremely windy. Well, I'm not going to make much of this walk today actually. I was actually looking for evidence of an old medieval village around this area somewhere. But looking at the book, you got up the bridge up there, but I might be at the wrong bridge. I was told you could see evidence of it in the fields. But if this is the right field, there's absolutely no evidence of it. So that's it could be me. I could be at the wrong field. I should take a quick look at Google Maps before leaving the boat, but I may have got it wrong. Well, I came back to the boat to check the bridge out, that if I was at the right bridge or not, and it is the correct bridge, bridge 36. The only thing being is though, I believe it is in the field on the opposite side of the canal, not in the field on the towpath side of the canal. The thing being is though, I can't get to see it on that side because it's just fractionally past the bridge. It was the medieval village of Downtown. It just says site of, so there may not be anything to really see anymore because the book I'm reading is 20 years old, so it's probably been played 100 times since then. Well, 20 times probably. Yeah, but I couldn't get on top of the bridge to take another look because I did walk back up there, but you can't get on top of the bridge. It's a farmer's bridge and there's no access off the canal towpath onto the bridge. And when you go past the bridge and try and look over, it's all hedgerows, so I couldn't see that way either. So anyway, that was the site. I was in the right area, but I wasn't able to bring it to you. I walked back to the boat, I think. Let's see if I can record on the way back anyway and get a few things. So this is bridge 36 on the Leicester line of the Grand Union Canal. You don't want to be putting your foot down there, do you? On the way back to the boat, I did notice on the way up here that there's various hedgerow fruits. Some you may not realise are edible, but nearly all of them are, or can be used in various different things. But before we do that, I want to take you back to yesterday, when I went and had a beer. And this comes courtesy of Mark Hell. Well, this video is dedicated to Mark for his generous gift on PayPal. And I had a couple of beers on Mark, absolutely wonderful. So here goes me having a beer at the Wharf Inn at Welford. Well, I'm back at the Wharf Inn to go and have a beer, and this pint comes to you with courtesy of Mark Hill, who has PayPal'd me some money to go and get a drink with. So here goes. I killed two birds with one stone on this one though. I'm also meeting a friend, Rolf, here, who lives in the village, and we're at Welford. The beer I have here today is called 1050, and it comes from the Grain Store Brewery. This is what used to be Ruddles County, the same brewer, the same recipe, and it's absolutely delicious. Well, thanks Mark, I really enjoyed that pint. Actually, I had two. Absolutely delicious pint of 1050, which comes to the Grain Store Brewery, which I think I probably said already in the video. Anyway, let's get back to the video, and we're going to take some photographs on the way back to the boat. It's so windy, I've decided that the sound quality is just not good enough, so I'm going to take some photographs and narrate over the top of them what I'm seeing. These are rose hips. They're absolutely full of vitamin C and are great for making rosehip syrup or rosehip cordial. Here we have ivy buds and flowers. Yeah, we won't be eating these. I'm not sure they're deadly, but I'm pretty sure they'll give you a nasty tummy ache. The hawthorn, or here we have the haw berries, make a great what's called fruit leather. You need to dry them out or cook them to go dry. It's quite a timely process. I'm told it's well worth it. I might try it one day. Here we have the seeds of the ash. Just think, every one of those could grow into a magnificent brand new ash tree. These are sloes. Sloes, of course, make the famous sloe gin, and they are the fruit of the blackthorn. Well, that brings me to the end of this little video. Wasn't quite what I had in mind when I started off this morning when I went for the walk, but you know how things go. I tried to make the most of it. I didn't find, of course, any signs of the old medieval village, but hey presto, I tried to and I failed. Of course, a big thank you goes out to all my Patreon, PayPal and Super Thanks supporters and everybody for watching. I hope you didn't mind this being something a little bit different. Now, I try to mix it up a bit occasionally, and Wednesday's videos are always going to be something a little bit different, as you probably know by now. I try to keep Saturdays to my cruising videos. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It really helps the channel. And press the old bell notification button and click all. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video, so you have no reason to miss the next one. Well, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.